All right. Wow, what a great house. How are y'all? All right, is the media ready? We can't start without them, because if not, it won't be good. Look, today, Louisiana continues to win. It was just a few short weeks ago where some who are standing with me today joined President Trump in the White House to announce a brand new steel mill to be built on the west bank of the river. 2 weeks before that, we announced the largest construction project in North America, which is going on in Louisiana. Today, we continue that trend as we announce yet another major economic development in our state. I'd like to introduce to you all some of the folks that are with me today. Tony Will, the CF President and CEO. Yoki Okanai. Jera? Oh, there you go. All right. We didn't get them in order. That's okay. Takashi Forotani. There we go. Okay. Jeff Alvarez. Philip May. Clint Quitmore. I know, you're good. You know, if you just had an R, it'd be like, you know, that's what happens when you're on the other side of the river, I guess it is. And then Susan Bourgeois, who has been leading the Louisiana Department of Economic Development and doing just a tremendous job with her team. You know, I think it's important for Louisianians to recognize how much we are winning, because we're continuing today. And today, what I really love about this announcement is we are living up to the promises that we made, where we started to focus on the businesses and the industries that built this state. CF Industries is not new to Louisiana. They have been here for over 50 years, operating the largest ammonia and nitrogen production facility right here in Louisiana. We don't get to grow food in this country without the hard work of CF Industries and its employees. They currently employ over 500 direct jobs with annual salaries that exceed $100,000. They have chosen Louisiana to begin a new chapter in their corporate history with the construction of a brand new $4 billion cutting-edge facility dedicated to producing low-carbon intensity blue ammonia. The facility will be called the Blue Point Complex, and upon completion, this facility on the west bank of Ascension Parish will be the largest facility of its kind in the world. That is a testament. What I really like about it is the fact that all of this construction on the west side of the river, I believe, will drive us to getting a new bridge across the Mississippi River. This announcement today continues the comment that I made several weeks ago and continue to make, that by the summer, Louisiana will have a historic over $50 billion worth of construction projects going on at one time. That is historic. That has never happened in this state. If anybody does not believe that Louisiana is winning, they just need to look at the numbers. Again, what I appreciate about today's announcement is that this facility will generate over 100 new direct jobs, again, with average salaries of over $100,000. Every time we stack up new jobs that are above the means income level of families in Louisiana, we start to raise people from dependence to independence. That is important for folks in Louisiana to understand what we are doing. We have come so far in such a short time, and that's a credit to our LED Secretary Susan Bourgeois and her team. This facility will also produce 1,500 new construction jobs that will actually be right alongside the over 5,000 new jobs at the Hyundai Steel Mill. That area is going to have 6,500 new construction jobs in that area. Once operational, the facility will export 1.4 million tons of low-carbon ammonia annually, contributing to the global energy transition. This investment in infrastructure is an investment in our future. It is a future where Louisiana is finally leading not only our southern neighbors, but the world when it comes to innovation and sustainability. The Blue Point Complex will serve as an anchor tenant for CF Industries, meaning they are going to accelerate additional growth there as well. Again, this project is a commitment to our community and our workforce and our future. I can't say enough about the work that Susan and her team have done in conjunction with Susie and her team over at Workforce Development. This is what winning looks like in Louisiana. This is how you stop people from leaving the state and get people to come to Louisiana. In closing, again, I want Louisianans to know that as we go through the state, we are seeing economic development happen in all four corners of the state. That is, again, something that we are not accustomed to. And of course, with winning comes issues and problems, and we get over those as well. But this team that we have built with the legislature that the citizens of this state have sent us, I believe can solve any problem. So together, we're building a brighter future for Louisiana, one that keeps our kids here in the state. And I would like to turn it over now to Tony Will to go through the project in a little more detail. Tony.
Thank you, Governor Landry. I'm very excited to be here today to announce our joint venture with Mitsui and JERA. We are going to be building the world's most advanced low-carbon ammonia production facility right here in Louisiana. This announcement is the culmination of years of evaluation and analysis to find the right partners, the right technologies, and very importantly, the right location. And I am confident that we have accomplished all of those things. We believe this project will meet two very important global needs. First, the world is going to need additional ammonia supply as demand growth continues in traditional agricultural and industrial applications. And the United States, and in particular Louisiana, is the best location for building that new supply. It's a motivated workforce, advantages in logistics and infrastructure, access to low-cost and plentiful natural gas, and a business-friendly environment. Second, the joint venture will produce extremely low-carbon ammonia, and will be able to serve the world from right here. As a result, we expect our facility to be at the forefront of a foundational part of the global low-carbon ammonia supply chain, helping to reach both existing applications and new, hard-to-abate decarbonization industries. We're very grateful for the support of Governor Landry, Secretary Bourgeois, the entire Louisiana Economic Development team. They are true advocates for Louisiana, and they have a great story to tell about the advantages of investing here. Let me close by saying how meaningful it is for CF Industries that we're making an investment on the West Bank in Extension Parish. We are celebrating our 60th year later this year of operation of ammonia plant number 1 in Donaldsonville, and we could not ask for better partners than what we have in Ascension Parish. We certainly look forward to continuing our investment in the parish, and what a great community it is. With that, I'd like to turn it over to Secretary Bourgeois.
Thank you all, and my absolute sincere thank you to everyone who played a role in getting us to this point across the finish line. It is yet another example of our successful whole of Louisiana approach to economic development. CF and your partners, certainly, our local government partners, Entergy, our local economic development officials, all played a role in getting us to this point. And the governor acknowledged it, and I absolutely have to. You know, I have the privilege of standing up here and getting to take part in these announcements. The team of people at LED that actually does the work to get us to this point are the true ones who should be celebrated. So thank you all for that. This project has been contemplated for quite a while. It was actually announced in concept many years ago, and then, in many respects, there wasn't much movement because Louisiana wasn't moving at the speed of business. 15 months ago, all of that changed, and we're seeing the results of those efforts today. We saw the results of that 2 weeks ago in the White House and 5 months ago in Richland Parish. Guided by the mantra that capital flows where it is treated the best, this administration and this LED have worked tirelessly to build an ecosystem where every business can grow and thrive in Louisiana. Last fall, our tax reform special session, we began to address the cost of doing business in Louisiana. But through internal reforms and a department restructure and Governor Landry's leadership, we've created an ease of doing business that has never existed in Louisiana before. Today is an example of how these changes move a project from contemplation to a $4.2 billion final investment decision, almost 500 jobs, and it's all because we have an administration and a department that simply has a bias for action. Louisiana has once again signaled to the world that we're not sitting on the sidelines. We're in the game, and we continue to win. Thank you to CF and your partners for continuing to invest in Louisiana.
Good morning. It's an exciting day. I'm Philip May, President and CEO of Entergy Louisiana, and this is not only a significant announcement, it's a transformational announcement. You know, CF Industries has been a cornerstone of Ascension Parish in South Louisiana for nearly 6 decades. Their presence has fueled families, fueled local businesses, strengthened our communities. Today, they're taking that commitment further with an investment that will reach the region's economic development opportunities, but also will change and shift towards our global energy transition. It's a $4 billion announcement at Blue Point, first major tenant of Riverplex Megapark. It's not just impressive in its size and scale, it's impressive in its bold vision. CF's decision to produce low-carbon ammonia right here in Louisiana is a powerful signal to the world. This is where innovation is happening. This is where the future of energy is being built, right here in Louisiana. You know, at Entergy Louisiana, we take pride in being more than a power provider. We're an engine for economic development. Our team works side by side with Governor Jeff Landry, Secretary Bourgeois, and the entire LED team to ensure this site had the energy infrastructure, grid resilience, and long-term reliability to support a project of this magnitude. With their guidance, we took proactive steps to get new transmission infrastructure approved at the Louisiana Public Service Commission. And we remain sensitive to the demands of new industry and continue to place our customers first in ensuring we protect low-cost, reliable service for all customers. This isn't just about today's announcement. It's really about tomorrow's opportunity. The Riverplex Megapark has now moved from a potential to a promise. and this project is the catalyst. With these investments come not only new jobs, stronger tax base, but the kind of long-term growth that builds better schools, better roads, better quality of life for our citizens and our state. This project is an example of what we can accomplish when local and state leadership, industries, and communities work together. This is about creating economic opportunities and an environment where our kids and grandkids can work, can stay, can thrive, and can lead right here in Louisiana. So to our partners at CF Industries, thank you for your belief in this place and its people. We're proud to grow with you, and we're ready to power your next chapter. Now it's my privilege to welcome Ascension Parish President Clint Quentmaw.
Good morning. Thank you for including me in the excitement today. It's another great day for the state of Louisiana and for Ascension Parish. Our partners at CF work to achieve its mission right here in Ascension at their Donaldsonville complex, located in the heart of the community they called home for nearly 60 years. CF's commitment to its community runs deep. They think locally, invest locally, and they listen to their neighbors to address real needs in the surrounding areas of CF that they call home. Some of CF's involvement in Ascension Parish: CF pledged $1 million over 4 years in support of our West Ascension Early Learning Center, which is the first of its kind in the state of Louisiana. They're annual supporters to the Back to School Youth Fest on the West Bank. They're a long-term investor in Keep Ascension Beautiful annual Trash Bash. They are long-term contributors to the Greater Baton Rouge Food Bank, which benefits Ascension Parish government's monthly commodity distributions. CF's long-term member of the Ascension Chamber of Commerce and the Donaldsonville Area Chamber, just to name a few. Their strategy is always aligned with doing good for its workforce and for its people in Ascension. I look forward to the future alongside industry partners like CF. So thank you, and I think I turn it over back to Governor Landry.
Clint, Ascension Parish may be winning so much we might have to borrow money from y'all before it's over with. I do also, again, want to recognize both Mr. Kanani and Furatani and Mr. Alvarez, because without their investments in partnering with CF, oh, y'all moved around on me, that this project would absolutely not be possible. And as we now open it up for some questions, I may bring them up to answer some of those as well. So any questions? Yes, sir.
How many jobs is this project expected to yield, both direct and indirect?
Well, again, this project will yield over 1,500 new construction jobs and over 100 direct jobs as well. Yeah, 400 indirect and then 100 direct. Any other questions? What? Yes, sir.
Obviously, tariffs are the issue right now. How would tariffs affect sort of the cost of building a facility like this?
Yeah, would one of y'all like that?
Sure, I'm happy to talk about that. Obviously, the tariff situation does add some additional costs to some of the componentry that we're going to be bringing in. Our hope certainly is that it's going to be about 3 years before some of that equipment starts arriving on the shores here in landing in New Orleans port. And our hope certainly is between now and then that progress has been made on the international trade front, and the frictional cost that incurs to the project will be greatly diminished, if not eliminated entirely.
And let me just say this. I think that the direction that the president is making is the right one. I mean, now within a span of 3 weeks, Louisiana has been hosted to an investment from Asia in both of these investments. That is an important key indicator. And I also believe that the president's view is that in doing reciprocal tariffs is that we will finally start having what I consider fair trade, so that we have a trading partner that works on both sides of the globe, where there is reciprocal benefit to these relationships. And again, I can't thank the gentlemen that are here as well for the investment that they're making in Louisiana as well. Yes?
Question for Mr. Will. Will the blue ammonia production supplement or eventually replace existing production?
So it'll supplement existing ammonia production. We are excited about starting up a 2 million ton a year carbon capture and sequestration project that we have in Donaldsonville, and we expect that to be online later this year. So we will be really at the forefront of low carbon ammonia production globally, and this will be a huge step forward because the reduction in carbon intensity is expected to be about 98% when this plant goes operational. So it really will be a unique product.
Would Mr. Karani or would either one of y'all like to talk to the blue ammonia and the one of the reasons why you believe Asia is investing in Louisiana?
Thank you, Governor. And I'm Yukio Kani, Global CEO of JERA. And I think you don't know about JERA, so it's very short. That we supply 1/3 of power demand in Japan. That is about the same size of Texas. And we're the biggest LNG buyer. Now we're seeking additional energy supply option, which is blue ammonia, or in the future maybe green ammonia, or CCS in Japan. So those are the ones that we really balance sustainability, affordability, and stability of energy supply. And the U.S., especially Louisiana, is very important. We invest a lot in U.S., nearly more than $5 billion right now. We have 14 parish assets here in U.S., including one in Louisiana. We buy a lot of LNG, for instance, from Louisiana, Cameron, 2 million tons. We invest in the Freeport, 20%, and this time, Blue Point, 35%. Our portion is $1.4 billion. So that we are very happy to work with Louisiana and strengthen the relationship with U.S. and Japan. So thank you very much.
Hello, my name is Takashi Furutani of Mitsui. And Mitsui, the global ammonia trading player, and we have a lot of share in the global market of the ammonia. And now, you know, the ammonia now is the marketing is a gray ammonia, but definitely those gray ammonia will transfer to the blue one or green one. And we will be the first mover to do the marketing of this, you know, the low carbon ammonia. And, you know, the Louisiana, we have, you know, Louisiana, you know, the new plant has a very cost competitive, and we have very good partner and all the support from the government. So we will have a very good choice of the location and partner. So we really, you know, they're happy to have a new plant here. Thank you.
Well, any other follow-up question? Yes?
Governor, are you partnering with community colleges to supply workforce development as work on that plan?
Look, I can tell you that Susie has been working since day one of last year in strengthening our workforce development programs across the state. I mean, she and Susan literally are joined at the hip in ensuring that we continue to prepare those people who are in the educational system for the workforce of not only today, but tomorrow as well. Yep.
Could either you or Secretary Bourgeois elaborate on the incentives that are involved in this from the state?
I can if I have that in my packet. And I do want to make a note about the workforce training piece as well. The campus that we announced during the Hyundai announcement, which will be on the west bank of Ascension Parish in Donaldsonville, will serve all the industry and needs of that side of the parish. So absolutely, the LCTCS system will have a tremendous part of that. Let me see what I have on specifics for the project. I do not, but I'm happy to follow up with you on it. Absolutely.
Let me just add to that question. I think it's an important one. because for a long time now, Louisiana has had only one tool in its toolbox in regards to attracting businesses and industry into this state, and that was under an ITEP model. Today, we've not only modified that ITEP model, we've created certainty in that ITEP model, but we've also added additional tools that Susan has, like pilots as well. This creates reliability and sustainability for the corporate partners, while also ensuring that our local governments receive the revenue that they need. Like I said, believe you me, Clinton may be loaning money to the state of Louisiana when it's all over with. But I think that's a very important component, because for a long time, there was not a reciprocal partnership between industry and local government, and it was a top-down approach. We've taken a different approach in that. We put everyone at the table. It's important when you put everyone at the table, even when they disagree. You can find a solution and a path forward, and this is what winning looks like. Yeah, I mean, where are we on our announcement? Where is Kate? Did we put anything out with Aurelius? Yes, yes. Look, I can tell you, today Louisiana joined Texas in a lawsuit the intent of the lawsuit is to bring the SMR technology into state governments. Look, we're on the third nuclear renaissance in this country. We failed on the first two. We know that nuclear energy is by far the cleanest, easiest, and most reliable footprint there is out there. The state of Louisiana has been living in all of the above for over 50 years. We have 2 nuclear facilities. We have a hydroelectric facility. We generate our electricity by gas, by coal, all of the above. If there is a state in the country that knows how to produce electricity, it is the state of Louisiana. So we are going to be leaning forward when it comes to the small modular reactors. We see Texas leading on that, and we want to be right alongside them. So again, I want to thank everyone for coming. I want to thank CF Industries and the investment partners as well. To Louisiana, this is what winning looks like. Thank you so very much.